Welcome to Mama Beyond Sight, and I'm your host, and my name is Sandra. Today, I will be sharing my spiritual prediction for 2026. Welcome, welcome, and we'll speak a little bit about the last full moon and the last new moon in December, and some suggestions what to do to receive the new year spiritually and emotionally. So let's get to work. I do tarot card readings along with Kawi Shells readings, but I mostly do uh, intuitive readings. I am partially blind, so I don't see my cards, but I do see spirit and hear spirit. I'm just shuffling a little bit. Let's give thanks to Source, our guardian angels, Mefedefum Baba Legua, our door opener. Always take us by the hands and lead us into righteousness, and our ancestors whose shoulders we stand on. Abierto para el bien, cerrado para el mal, abierto para el bien. Santísimo. Okay. Spirit is speaking about going within, and not so much in the sense of releasing, but connecting. Okay, this is a very special moment to connect with your higher self. Ebe Aje and Ebe Odun become one. You and your higher self become one. This is like example, before a butterfly becomes a butterfly and it's in a cocoon, it's being created, it's receiving messages, it's receiving DNA and RNA, whatever it is, right? But it's receiving what is going to be and what is going to happen, okay, within its journey in life, right? So are we. We need to go into this cocoon and connect with spirit, connect with your higher self, receive that reprogramming and re-energizing and these special personal messages for the new year. Oof. Thank you, Spirit. This is a moment to quiet down and listen and remember. Open up. Don't cast out this energy. We're looking at too much at what has spilled and not so much what's in front of us. Okay. This connection is going to bring in a balance, yin and yang, negative and positive, male and female. Okay. Logic and emotion are going to combine, okay, and become one. And this is a strong force. Only if you open yourself up to it, if you allow this energy to be poured into you. Okay, receive it with open arms, and stop stop and listen. Okay, is what spirit is suggesting. Oh, when we come out of that cocoon, just as the butterfly, um we are going to be reformed, realigned. um Beautiful. Spirit. Oof. Yeah. In this last full moon, we usually let go, and we we empty out, our drawers with old stuff that we don't use, our closets. um we change around bedding, we change around furniture, we throw out broken glass, broken plates, etc. you know and all these things are marvelous to do, but we need to remember how we need to shift ourselves spiritually, cleansing our spiritual tools, tarot cards, crystals, and any spiritual tools that you use. Okay, but spirit is heightening the need to connect. Okay, connect with your higher self, connect with your spirit. Oh, sorry. Spirit is very close. This because this message needs to be clarified. Many of us need to stop looking at that spilled milk, and take another look to see there's still milk in the container. There's still milk there. So we need not to boo-hoo about that. There's going to be ooh, a force that's going to be clarified. Wow. And you need not to regret. You need not to regret. Okay. As I always say, feel the emotion, go through the feelings, and let it go. Okay. But this is not the moment of doing that. All right. This is the moment of connecting. All right. And using logic and emotion, which is going to be balanced out when you receive this force, this energy that's coming towards us. But when you sit in regret, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. In 2026, for many of us, there's going to be challenges, and bigger challenges that we've gone through in 2025. But because of this realignment, if you open yourself up to it, it's only going to shine light on the positive, on the right way of doing things. In other words, okay, it's not going to focus on what isn't. It's going to focus on what is and what could be. You understand? So we're going to realign and readjust our frame of mind, our frame of thought on that issue. There's a vast, vast, vast movement. And once again, it has to do and it's going to be not only emotional and not only logic, it's going to be a complete balance. You know, there's going to be a complete balance between logic and emotions. We have gone through so much in these past couple of years, especially this last one. And, you know, sorry to say, we still going to go through some changes, you know. But changes are created for learning. Okay. Changes are created for learning. And this chaotic moments that we've gone through is an awakening. Is awakening for many of us. You know, you ever heard of the saying, don't judge a book by its cover, you know? Or just because those words sound beautiful, I'm all in. Yeah, yeah. This is called for awakening. You know, this was done to shift you, all right, to that balance. Once again, emotional and logic. Many of us only used the emotional part and we ran and did what we did. Many of us just used logic and missed out on the emotional part. But this year brings that balance. And it's wonderful to see, you know, because one or the other doesn't work, especially in this situation that we find ourselves. We need to combine once again with our higher self. Yeah. There's going to be a person, whether it's a male or female, that's in our view, but we're not seeing this person. Okay, but this person is bringing in truth and justice. Okay, this person is bringing balance, whether in your personal life or society. Okay, you would have never thought of thinking about that it would be this person. Okay, the least person you uh, can imagine. Yeah, but it's a good thing. This person is bringing in that that equality, okay, that balance. All right, so don't miss it. Don't miss it, my lovelies. You know, we're going to have a couple of bumps and bruises um, the first couple of months. I'll give it 6 months, and then things will be semi-balanced. Okay, we have to keep in mind that nothing is perfect, but what could be perfect is your intention, your frame of thought. Okay, don't react only on emotions. Don't react only with the logic, you know, as many some people, oh, spirits don't exist, uh using logic. Okay, for example, we have to weigh out both of them. All right, my lovelies, and I hope you have a wonderful new year, and go within. The In January, the full moon will start on the 3rd, and the full moon will start on the 18th, which is bringing in this person into view. Okay, that's going to bring some peace of mind. And I'll leave it at that, my lovelies. I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Be blessed and be well. And remember, a small star in a dark sky shines brightly, and so do you. Stay tuned for some more, and be blessed and be well. Mama, Mama be on sight. Later.